Hi, third and fourth grade. Welcome back from Christmas break. This semester, we're going to get right into the lesson instead of doing sniglets and proverbs at the beginning. I'm going to try to shorten these slightly just so you can get to the meat of your assignment. So today we're going to talk about brainstorming. This is such a fun word because if you think about it, it's a picture of your brain and then a storm. So it's like there's a storm going on in your brain. Now, some storms are bad, some storms are good, but this is a good storm. What it means is that you pick a topic, or maybe you're given a topic, and your job is to just write down any word or phrase or idea that comes to mind about this topic. So there's a couple of tips. I think you're going to love these tips. One, you write quickly. Go fast. Don't take too much time. Number two, you don't have to worry about spelling or how neat it is. That's not the goal. Don't worry about it. Now, if this were a writing assignment, it'd be different, but this one you just get to write quickly. Don't stop to spell it correctly, and don't worry about neatness. It needs to be readable, but it's not the focus. And you don't even have to worry about where you write it on the page. You can write it anywhere, just like I'm writing these notes. You don't have to worry about if it's exactly the right phrase or what word order, because you're not even writing sentences. You're just writing words. And you don't want to stop and think. You just want to write anything that comes to mind. So that's why they call it a brainstorm, because when you're done, you'll have words all over your paper, and it might look kind of messy, but it's a good way to start thinking, to start a paper. So we're going to try it ourselves over here. So here's the topic I picked, my 9th birthday. So if we were doing this together in a classroom, I would say just call out something as you think of it, and you might say balloons. And you say, I love the color blue. I love golf. I really like being outside. And, pizza's my favorite. But I also love chocolate ice cream. And, my friend down the street, Jody, it'd be cool if she could come. That would be a fun day. But you know what? I also love going to the park. And I like softball. But I also like gymnastics. And I'm not even sure if I spelled that right, but I'm not going to stop. And I love my family. And my grandma. And you know what? My teacher, Mrs. Silly, her birthday is on the same day as mine. But I also like pineapples. Now look at this. It is a whole bunch of words. And a brainstorm is good because sometimes you start looking at these words and it gives you an idea and it helps you start to plan your birthday. I don't really need to go to the park, but maybe we could go golfing with our family and then go out for pizza. Or maybe we take balloons to gymnastics with some chocolate ice cream and we just make that our party. You never know, and it gets you thinking and you get these ideas down. So your assignment is to do your own fun brainstorm on this topic, trying new foods. You can use any color pencil. In fact, you can use different colored pencils. And you're going to write anything you think of that reminds you of trying new foods. Anything. Is it good? Is it bad? Is it good for you? Do you have to watch out for certain foods? Have you thought about how would you do this? Who would you do it with? You can even think about the questions we ask ourselves when we're writing a news article. Who, what, where, when, why, how? These are great questions that help you brainstorm. So for your homework, it looks like I got 2 different ideas here. Well, use either one. Create your own brainstorm. And that is what you're going to do. You're not going to type it up. You're going to, if you're my student, you can take a picture of your brainstorm and send it to me when you're done. But you sit down one time and do a brainstorm in one sitting. And you can choose to either do starting a new hobby or sport, or you can do trying new foods. And I want to see a beautiful storm on your paper for this assignment, okay? Have fun. And the other thing that will be due next week is a revision of your resolution paragraph. And this is the symbol for paragraph, okay? So create your brainstorm and revise your resolution paragraph. All right, I'll talk to you next week.